in a few seconds.
We back?
Should be back on my end.
Let us know how we look, guys.
It's a fire in the back. That's what it is. All right. So,
I'm trying to get back to us.
hola. We should be better now. Hello, Charlie Sturm. Sturm. I think I got it right. I think I got said his name right now. I'll probably mess it up. You know me.
I'm trying to get back in.
All right. Well, we're waiting for her to get back in. It's now live.
Yeah, it's still. Gabriel says I think it's still blurry. It is.
Oh well, we got to go with it. Well, hopefully it'll clear itself up at some point. Just bear with us. Can't keep logging in and out. It's just pain. Um, anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to Millennial Boom. And we are the blurry two. We're going to have Millennial Blur. Funny, it looks really good on my side. Everything coming out of me is super clean.
Well, because you're actually logged into.
No, but I have a stream that comes out and back in here again. And that side seems clear too. So, yeah, we're on the correct network. Yep, where everything's right.
The camera, maybe?
Nah, who knows? But you can hear us. So that's the important part. Can you hear us? Let me try something else. Hold on. And it's funny because
Oh, it froze for a little bit.
yeah, because I went and turned the Wi-Fi off and then turned it back on again.
There we are.
We're trying to figure it out.
We look better.
All right, good. So anyway, there you are. We're back. Start over again. We took us a whole, let me see, 9. Started off at 7 minutes it took to fix it.
No, it took less, but it's because you were on for 7 minutes.
Yeah. All right, guys.
So, go ahead. You have some new stuff to talk about.
No, we'll get to it in a minute. Let's just this whole blurry thing kind of knocked me out of my rhythm for a second. So let's just talk for a minute and then we'll get to it. But how's everybody doing? And welcome to Millennial Boom. And this is your post-Thanksgiving session. So tell me, did everybody have a decent or somewhat friendly Thanksgiving? Was it good? Was it bad? Were you ambivalent? Tell me how you felt. What are you laughing at?
Oh my goodness.
No, it's fine. We are decorating. We're trying to start decorating for the holidays, so you may see some stuff in the background out of place. That's just how it is, and it is what it is. So enjoy yourself, enjoy this, and enjoy our podcast. And if you know, we talked about earlier was coming up. You probably heard and watched my feed on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Something known as Giving Tuesday. And it's funny because when I tell people about Giving Tuesday, the response is usually, "Well, why would you post this on a Wednesday?" Okay, so what they didn't notice was that Giving Tuesday is November 28th, which is 2 days from now. Gil wrote, "Hey, why guys? Sunday evenings are not good for this live. This is an awesome live stream, and I miss most of them because of the time of day. Sorry to complain, but you guys are awesome. I just can't."
Oh, but you're here right now, Gil.
Yeah, he's gonna leave.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, unfortunately, Sundays are the only day we can really do this because we have other things that we have to do, and a lot of people have to work. So we try to make Sunday evenings the best time for that. Worked for us for the last many years.
Almost 4.
Yeah, it's been good for us for the last 4 years. Who knows? One day maybe we'll be able to find a way to adjust it or change it. But for right now, this is the time we have. So, but we do appreciate you showing up. Happy Thanksgiving. We've been taking advantage of Black Friday weekend deals. Tomorrow will be Cyber Monday.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's almost as if I feel like in the last several years, Black Friday and Cyber Monday have just meshed and it just becomes one long weekend because Black Friday is online too. Like people stop, well, not people stopped, but people have the option now of shopping online. And so instead of waiting for Cyber Monday, they just shop online at the stores they would normally go in person to.
Well, ironically, a lot of stores have had sales long before Cyber Monday.
Pre-Black Friday?
Pre-Black Friday, whatever, different days. I mean, Black Friday has been extended for almost August now. So it's all these pre-Black Friday deals. And then we have Christmas in July. So it's like, it never really goes away. It's always some kind of deal. But I did see a video on Instagram Reels.
About Target?
The
Target signs, the Black Friday.
Oh, there were Black Friday.
She would take it out and it said sale and it was the same price.
Same price, so it was nothing different.
Yeah, so you weren't really getting a deal for Black Friday because that was the sale price already. Yeah. It was the same exact thing on all the items she had pulled out.
Yeah.
Pulled the tags out on.
And if you noticed last week, if you weren't with us, I was under the weather and there's some kind of a weird bug going around. It's weird because this bug was different. So it started off with me waking up in the morning with a sore throat. And sometimes my sore throat is from snoring. So I wasn't sure if it was that. And apparently I didn't snore that night, so it wasn't from that. And then it went from, I decided to go out and run an errand, but on the way run errand, I felt my head felt foggy. I'm like, oh, maybe I didn't drink enough water. So then I went and stopped off at the store and brought a big water with electrolytes. Kept the whole water. Made a little bit of a difference, but not a lot. And then I get home it was on a Sunday, the day we come to the podcast, and I said I had to stop at the grocery store. And I had the chills. But I thought it was just cold outside because we do live in an area where it's cold outside. And I get home, and I talked to you on the phone. And I said, well, I feel like I have the chills, but I'm not sure because it's cold outside. I said, if I get home and I have a fever, then we won't do the podcast. But if no fever, we'll do the podcast. So about 6 o'clock, I took my temperature. No fever. It was 98.7. Perfect. Even with the chills, it was still 98.7. I'm like, okay, all right, let's do this. I think we're okay. And then a few minutes later, after I took my temperature, I had another bout of the chills. So then we're like, I want to take my temperature one more time. And I noticed that it went from 98.7 to 99.9. I'm like, it's still not high, but it's. And then it went from 99.9 to 90 to 100.1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9. I'm like, okay, this isn't. I've never seen my temperature just go up so fast. Normally you see it. You have a low temperature and then you come back and you check it later. This time it went up. It really went up really fast. So I said, you know what, we're going to have to cancel the podcast because I don't know what's going on.
And then the week before that, we weren't there because we were out of town. So
then I went back and laid down and never had a cough, never had a sneezing, never had a headache, just a fever, a low-grade fever, because low-grade is anywhere between 102 to 107, I think it is, or 99, something like that line. So it was, 100.2, not 102, 100.2. And it went all the way up to 100.9, which still is in the realm of low-grade fever. When you get past, when you're like 101.1, then you get a regular fever. And
101?
101, yeah. So that's when I guess, and I could have that was wrong. If I'm wrong, somebody will correct me, I'm sure. And then you started giving me a bunch of homeopathic medications to help me with it.
Homeopathic remedies.
Remedies. So it was some weird thing I couldn't pronounce. I
can't pronounce it either.
Anyway,
yeah.
So she gave me these little things you pour under your tongue, which was that. And I took Tylenol to break the fever before it got too big. And I just stayed in the bed. The next day I stayed in the bed, and then all of a sudden I just started feeling better, like nothing ever happened. I took 2 COVID tests just to be safe.
I took COVID test too
because they both came back negative.
I was making sure that, and I was distancing myself, but yeah, I didn't end up getting sick. So.
Well, here's the deal, though, Gabriel. We never set up. We were about to set up. As a matter of fact, I had the light set up, but there's a whole lot more to this setup than just standing in front of the camera. There's cables. If you can't see right now, there are cables everywhere, and
I also don't know how to sign into your Restream account.
And well,
I'm sure I could have figured it out.
Well, actually, you don't. On my laptop, all you do is log into it, and you already signed in. I don't log out.
Okay.
So there's nothing. So, and if she doesn't feel comfortable, I can't make her feel comfortable doing a podcast by herself.
Yeah, the podcast might have only lasted for like 10 minutes, maybe not even then.
But a lot of people I talk to who have been having similar bugs, and in their case, though, it came back as COVID, but in our case, it did not. So, and we definitely took the test right, because if you do it wrong, you get a warning that it was done wrong. We did it right. We just didn't came back negative. So I'm happy to, and we didn't do anything really that would get us, except for a couple of events we attended, but it wasn't. We don't really do the heavy crowd thing. And Gil asked, "How was Disneyland? How was Disneyland?"
Disneyland was fun. Oh yeah, I forgot. We haven't talked to you guys since before we went to Disneyland. Disneyland was awesome. I felt like a little kid again. Celebrated my actual birthday at Disneyland. We got on some really good rides. It was very crowded for a Wednesday and a non-holiday, but yeah, a lot of people there.
So interesting part. I guess everybody missed the part about the Disneyland tickets.
I don't think everybody missed it.
Did we talk about it?
No, we didn't talk about it, but people might have seen it on your social media.
Hold on, I'm sorry to bother you.
Yes, Gabriel, Betty Veronica at Betty Veronica. I don't see. Oh, I used to take for whatever it's called, but was told it's nothing more than a placebo. I think that's what we ended up taking. Hold on, or what he ended up taking.
Yeah, we got a spammer on here right now.
I'm trying to see. Oh, I don't actually have a picture of it, do I? Oh, I still have those tubes in the kitchen. Do you want me to go get them?
No, they already wrote it down here already.
I think that's what it is, though, right?
Yeah, oscillium. Yeah. And ironically, some people say placebo, but it actually lowered my maybe it's just mental or psychotic, but.
Oh no, it's actually spelled a lot longer than that. Here.
I took a picture of it the other day.
This is what it's called.
I took a picture of it the other day. I took a picture of it the other day.
I'm typing it. Oh, I thought I was typing it in YouTube, and then all of a sudden,
this is it.
Yeah, that's it.
This is my phone. Well, it doesn't. It doesn't. Here.
I typed it out too.
Okay. So it's a weird name. Anyway, back to the Disneyland tickets. So the tickets went viral on Twitter. Oh, is it Twitter anymore? Whatever, X.
Mm-hmm.
And on TikTok. TikTok, ironically, went a lot viral, a lot faster than it did on X. And
Instagram.
Well, part I don't understand is the comprehension of some people is above and beyond me. So we literally said on the video that we got in, we were ready to get in if we were to use the tickets. People were like, "Oh, coming at Disney," like, well, Disney should honor those tickets. I'm like, they would have honored them if we were going to use them.
Yeah, we decided not to use them. We already had tickets to Disneyland, but we just so happened to get those older tickets like the day before my birthday. No, 2 days before my birthday.
No, the day before. We were literally.
Oh yeah.
We were leaving in the morning.
Yeah. So, oh, was that you?
No.
Oh, so we were literally going to get the tickets. Anyways, we got the older tickets the day before we left to go to Disneyland. So then by that time we already had tickets. So we were like, let's just try out and see if they actually work.
And so here's the weird thing. So some people were upset because we had them in a Ziploc bag. They thought that was a tragedy.
I mean, it is what it is. That's what we had them in because we weren't going to put them in a glass case and carry that around.
Yeah, let's carry around the glass case. Hey, can we get in with this? And okay, so here's the deal. The original video concept that I had in my mind was we're going to try the tickets and see what happens, but we already had tickets. So whether we got it or not, it wouldn't have made a difference. But if we didn't, if they were no good, we were going to pretend that we still got in with them.
Yeah.
And but then when they told us,
well, it actually it did look like in the video that we did get in with them because a lot of people were like, "Did you actually use them?"
Yeah. So no, they're like, "Oh, those tickets are worth $1,500 a piece," and I said yes, but being worth $1,500 a piece and being listed for $1,500 a piece are two different things. So they kept posting to a eBay ad. Somebody had one ticket, and he was asking for 1,500. So they assumed that because he asked 1,500, that made the value of the tickets 1,500. But that's like me putting this shirt on here and saying 10 grand. The shirts, just because I put 10 grand
just because your asking price is 10 grand
doesn't mean I'm going to get 10
grand.
grand. Yeah. Right. So it doesn't make the shirt go up in value because I added 10 grand. If that was the case, can you imagine all the stuff we could put online and go, yeah, this is for $400 million.
You could be like, oh man, Stanley Roberts ate in that sweatshirt how many times? Even has a small stain on there. You can be yours for the price of $10,000. Just a little little remembrance from when Stanley was eating.
Really? Oh.
There's no stain on there right now, but I'm saying that.
Well, see, but now you got me thinking that now
it's the price of $10,000.
But now you got me thinking it's a stain on my shirt.
Oh, actually, there's kind of one right there, but. Anyways, but to be fair, when people say $1,500, I mean, who knows? Those tickets could be worth more. I mean, really, what we know is that you can turn them in. We have two. You can turn them in and get one park hopper for the entire day. So because there are two tickets,
two park hoppers.
Yeah, two park hoppers.
So at first I thought it was just get into, and somebody goes, well, wait, Disneyland Adventure wasn't even invented back then, so why would you get a free pass to there too?
Oh, to California
Adventure? Yeah, to California Adventure?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, now you guys are asking me. Yeah. So randomest questions came up, and then another guy was like, well, I think I call BS. I think you're making it up. It's not true. And
the thing is, we have a lady who works there explaining everything to us, but she didn't want to be shown on camera for obvious reasons because she works there. But she was telling us about it, so you can hear her voice in the video. It's not me. She's standing to my right.
But even with, we've gotten, this is my pet peeve right now. I mean, where's my soapbox? I'm about to get on it.
Oh, gosh.
My pet peeve is there's so much fake content on social media right now that now no one believes the real stuff anymore. That everybody believes that everything you put out there is fake. I've seen videos where people physically die and they go, oh yeah, that's fake. Like, dude, the guy lost his life. How can that be fake? You can see. Never mind. Don't even. Because some of the videos I've seen. There's one channel. It's fun. And here's what gets me. So when I post something on social media, it gets taken down like almost in a heartbeat. Oh, it's violation of our terms of service. I posted a video years back on TikTok
of people stealing from a tip jar.
One guy, not people. One guy stealing from a tip jar in San Mateo at a coffee shop. He stole it from the tip jar, ran off at the store with it, and that was it. Very simple. Boom. He stole, he ran. I got notification from TikTok that was a violation of the terms and services because it glorifies crime. I'm like, so this guy stealing from a tip jar is a violation because it's committing a crime. But then you see, I got videos on some of these things that people get their heads blown off. Really get their heads blown off.
I don't even understand why they let those on there.
I've seen videos where they said not allowed, but on one of my videos, I go and you can find the exact same video on other channels that it is allowed. So my question is, what was going on that the videos that I were posting were duplicates of other videos, but mine wasn't allowed, but theirs were. Never understood that. So I kind of gave up on TikTok, and then they kind of like realized that I wasn't really posting anymore. So they came in, hey, you're not posting. Well, because everything I post, you got to take down. So the only thing I could do is to get on TikTok, if I wanted to, was to shuck and jive on camera. Basically dance in front of the camera.
And you don't do that.
And I don't do that. So that's what's going to get me that I don't want to be on it. If they're really going to make me have to dance on camera to get any kind of, I'm not stupid. That's not me. I'm not the dancing type. You know me. I don't dance. It's just you and me.
Yeah, he doesn't even want to dance with me. He will sometimes, but I have to force him to.
Wow, you made me sound like a sheep killing dog. He doesn't like to dance with me. I have to make him dance with me sometimes.
I do though.
I dance when I want to.
Exactly.
You can dance if you want to. Wow, if Stanley Roberts puts out a video, I tend to believe it's true because it's from a reliable source. Thank you. But again, my problem with social media has always been, and not social media as a whole, but some elements of platforms that for some reason, and this stemmed from when I finally left my old station, I noticed that I was a target on social media for any videos I posted. It was, I mean, another good example, the Elmo shirt guy video. So it went viral on everybody's channel. Viral, 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 viral. And it was wrong information. And then a cartoon did one. That went viral. And it was wrong information. So I posted the original footage on TikTok to show everyone what really happened. TikTok took it down and said that it was a violation of their terms and services for harassment. Now, the guy was harassing me, but I get dinged for it. So I contested it. You know how you repeal it? If
Mhm.
you go to, you can't see it, but on my TikTok page, it literally says under review. It's been under review for a year now.
My God.
Now it's been under review. They haven't unreviewed it. It's just still sitting there. It won't show to anybody. Only I can see it on review. Now what I did was I went and found the same video version put out by Jimmy Kimmel, and I even wrote on there. If you go on my TikTok, which is Stanley Roberts, it says um, YouTube. I mean TikTok took this down. Here's the version that shared on Jimmy Kimmel. And when I first put it up, they said, "Oh, this is under review again," but then they let it stay. So it's the exact same footage. Nothing has changed except for it has an intro by Jimmy Kimmel and out by Jimmy Kimmel. So they kept it up. But my original video wasn't allowed to stay up there. It was a violation of their terms and services. Another good example, when I did Millennial Boom, I did a 4-part series on Gotham by the Bay. They let me post them, all 4 of them. Then I told the editor, I said, hey, let's put them all together and make one big video of the whole thing. It'll be about 20 minutes. It's the same stuff. So, that way people don't have to go video. They can just go to the same one over and watch it. They took it down and said that it was, first they were going to take it down. And then what they did was they ended up banning it for any kind of revenue. So you couldn't make any money off of it because they said it was too graphic. Now, 4 videos, 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. One video of the 4 parts. This was okay. This one was not. I know I'm looking here because I couldn't see it on the screen. This one was not. So, yeah, exactly. So they wouldn't let the 4 parts. So if you go there right now, you'll see the 4 parts and you'll see the 1 part. The 4 parts I can monetize. I could way back in the day, still is up to mine. But the 1 part, which is all 4 put together, 0 monetization. So it was basically throttled so that no one would look at the video. And that's the problem that we've been having. And this is why this gets me back to Giving Tuesday. The problem that I've been having is that people have been targeting my work of me putting out there, showing the truth. I'm going to show you the truth, whether you like it or not. I'm going to show you the truth. But the problem is that the truth gets throttled because groups with agendas shout it down and do what they can. And some of these people that are part of these groups are also members of these companies. So you have the intermingling of people who have an agenda taking jobs where they can control the agenda. And when they control the agenda, stories that and it's so crazy, which to me is that I would post a video and watch it get 0 traction. And then I'll see somebody post the same video, which turns out to be my video, and it went viral. I'm like, wait a minute, they literally would take you've seen it. Mm-hmm. They literally would take my watermarks and blur over my watermarks and post my video as their own. And then if I call them out on it, I get gaslit by saying, oh, you don't want anybody to share the videos. That's not what I'm saying.
Just saying giving credit where it's due.
It's like if you're going to use a video that someone put up, give them credit. Don't just take the video and to pretend that you got it from another person when you know that the person that you got it from was me. I'm not, so it's like, I'm not Larry Lunchmeat. I know what I posted. So I did an experiment one day. I posted 2 pictures on Twitter and 9 pictures on Instagram. The 2 pictures on Twitter had no watermark. The 2 pictures on on Twitter had no watermark. The 9 pictures, I hold my fingers, had watermarks.
On
right?
Instagram.
On Instagram.
9 pictures on Instagram
had watermarks.
4 pictures on Twitter did not.
4 pictures on Twitter. Thank you. 4 pictures on Twitter did not. About an hour later, I logged on to Instagram, and the 4 pictures that did not have watermarks ended up on Instagram.
Yeah.
And the persons were like, and I called them out, and the person was like, and then their people came after me, like, how dare you? How dare you? You don't know how to use the video, then why don't you put it up in the first place? I don't have a problem with people using people's videos. I don't. You can use it all day long. That's why it's there for. But don't use it and pretend it's yours for clicks. Don't take a video and go, yeah, this is mine. My friend gave it to me. No, your friend didn't. I mean, it was so, when I say gaslit, it was so bad that I had to call the person for a video that I had once and said, well, did you give it to someone else? Because I don't want to sound like a moron, but it's here. And the irony of it, and they're so bad, they're like, well, as you can see, the pictures are completely different. No, they're not. It's the exact same video, exact same picture.
They were pictures, not video. They were pictures, right?
No, they were video.
There were pictures of the stolen goods.
Oh yeah, you're right. Pictures. They're still pictures, right? So yeah, and so here we go. They're over here. They're claiming that they got it from someone else, which I know they didn't, because I know where they came from and I know who gave it to them. And you're on the phone. I called to verify because I'm like, okay, I feel like I'm losing my mind because I know where it came from. So it's like, and I've actually had people that I've broke stories. I'm not going to say names, but I broke some stories. And then the person called me directly and said, hey, I saw what you posted. And then I'm thinking, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And then he went with it.
And we're not giving any kind of
I didn't give
male or female.
Okay.
Just saying that. So what they did was they took the story and the information I gave them and then posted it as breaking. Look what I just found. And not once did they go back and attribute who they talked to get the. So this is going back to Giving Tuesday. I realized that the only way I'm going to survive in this environment we have right now is to, I created a nonprofit, which number one allows people to donate. They can do it anonymously or they can do it, whatever they want to do. They can donate large sums of money or small sums of money. But we're using the money to build the content. We're not using the content to make money. So in other words, as they donate, we use that to go and make more content. So that way, even if they say we don't care, we can't monetize it, we don't care anymore because we control everything. People are donating to us so that we can do more stories and not worry about whether or not someone sitting in a little office that controls what goes on social media determines if it's right or wrong.
Or if it's allowed to be monetized.
Or allowed to be monetized or not. So what I did was I actually reached out to another guy who's building me a new website so that way we can make it, instead of going there, you come to us. I'm not saying we're not going to post it on social media, but I'm saying I need to control the content that's out there because other people are telling me what is right and what is wrong. And all I'm doing is posting news. I'm not posting strippers. I'm not posting people fighting over strippers.
Over strippers?
I'm just being, how people are fighting online about different random things.
Oh, mm-hmm.
So I'm not posting about strippers. So, I'm not people fighting over strippers. I'm not fighting, I just want to show the truth. Personally, I have a TikTok and Instagram and use none of them. Yeah, I watched some of your videos, Jeanette. Some people on them are really benefit. They really benefit our society. So
Betty Veronica posted too. She says some are lazy and dishonest. There are a few accounts on YouTube that all their content is they repost a clip from a news channel without any credit, etc. A violation of the TNC, all for likes and views.
Yeah, so they will steal your content, and there's so much stolen content now that
Oh yeah. Robin says that's Facebook people for you. They share other people's work and never give credit. I see it all the time.
It's not just Facebook. I found that the biggest culprit for that for me is Instagram. Instagram will share, someone will take your content, strip it, and I did a big video about trucks. That was a crime video. This was many, many times. And then one day I turn on, there's a Instagram account called US Truckers or International Truckers or something. And they were running the video, but they took everything out of it and made it look like it was their own. Who does that? I mean,
everybody online does it.
So it's like everybody's stealing. I know this is a receipt that's driving me crazy too. Everybody and keys. Anything else? Not skip. So that's why we're doing Mr. Bad. So just for the record, I literally decided to build the nonprofit so we can do government work. So some of the stuff we do are like PSAs for different agencies. Um, and I realized that I did something that a lot of people, they'll pay thousands of dollars for lawyers to do. And I was lucky enough to figure it out on my own and struggle for hours. And, me, I've been locked in the back room, writing stuff up, writing up documents just so I can get tax exemption. And don't get me wrong, I did go through a law firm to get the initial nonprofit, but then I went through on myself to get the tax exemption. And I'm happy that we did that because you heard me one day when I got the letter that we were approved. A lot of people don't get approved. And then, of course, my accountant goes, well, make sure it's not make sure that what you got done wasn't for a foundation, because that's a whole different set of bookkeeping. And now I'm like, I don't think so, but now I'm worried. Oh my God, is that what I did? But it turns out we're a charity. We're a 501c3 charity. I have to look at you to make sure I said it right, because you got it written right here. 501c3.
Yeah, I don't have it written. I was thinking, did he say it right too?
Yeah, no. Woo, it's something to learn. And our main goal is to raise enough capital, and I guess capital is not a good choice of words, enough donations, so that we can. I have, you've seen my team. I got a team of people standing by waiting to get out there and start, doing the stories. I even had a photographer who was going to retire, said that because it's me, he's not going to retire. He'll work with me.
Oh, I know who that is.
Yeah, he was really excited, and so it's really good when you meet someone. And he was referred to me from another photographer that I trust who's retired.
Oh, so, thanks, Big Bucks.
Thank you, Big Bucks, for 99 cents. And also, just for the record, if you go to MrBadley.com and you'll see the link for ZEFFY Ziffy, your donations are 100% tax deductible, state and federal. And normally if you donate through Venmo or PayPal, they take 3 to 10%. This one we get the entire donation. Now, you have the option of going on their website and giving them a percentage. Because I did a test, and I put in 200 million just to see. And it said I can either give me the 200 million, or I can give 10% to the company, which 200 million, 10% is like $20,000.
Wow.
Wow.
Thanks, Dave, man.
And Jeanette, I know you said I would donate when I'm able to. You know what? Just share it, and is enough for me. I mean,
yeah, just spread the word that it's happening.
It's happening. I mean,
that's helpful too.
Don't feel guilty because you can't. Just, to me, sharing it is even better. And lets people know that we're here. And someone actually wrote me and said, as you get momentum, you should hire people. Well, our goal is to hire people. But then, remember though, with the donation comes great responsibility, because even if you gave me $5, you're going to expect $1 million worth of product. So the goal is to get out there and do the stories, but we're not going to try to do stories that don't have, that affect. We're going to try to do stories that affect you, that affect the community, safety-wise. Our platform and our nonprofit is under public safety videos, educational videos. So we can educate you through news stories. I did that with people behaving badly. I did that with co-workers behaving. When we did Step Right Along, we educate you with, and believe it or not, I've been doing Step for years, and I would fly in and I get paid to do them. I did them because I wanted to volunteer to do them.
Yeah.
But this gives me a chance to go out and do them. And when I do the stories, it's not, I'm still doing it for free, but it takes the sting off of it when, you fly in and do all this, and when you're done, when it's said and done, it's, you post a video and you hope you get traction on it.
Yeah, or monetization.
Yeah. So anyway, that's where we are with so if you go to MrBadley.com, you'll see a link there for Zeffy. But Tuesday is Giving Tuesday. And what Giving Tuesday is that it plays off of Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday,
and then Sunday you take a rest.
And then Sunday
you supposedly take a rest, but Black Friday again just blends into that whole weekend. So Giving Tuesday is this Tuesday.
But now let's say you can't do it this Tuesday. but you still want to get a tax write-off. You got till December 31st to make a donation. That'll help you with your. So if you don't want to give, let's say you got you're going to get hit with a $20,000 tax liability to the IRS. Would you rather give the $20,000 to the IRS, or would you like to give it to a charity of your choice? And we're not going to give you. Sorry, we don't have blankets to give you. We have none of that stuff. No fluffy toys. But we will try to produce some good content, and it'll be unbiased, and it'll benefit. Hopefully, it'll affect you and your neighbors, and you'll learn something from it. And if you learn something from it, then we've done our job. All right. Stupid phone. What did I miss? Because they having a big fight about stupid phone. I didn't get to film the two. Anyway, so there we go.
I missed a comment earlier, but I did read it. Betty Veronica, that was an amazing 49er win on Thanksgiving Day. She asked me about the game much earlier, but I didn't want to interrupt you. So, yes.
I don't always give donations, but when I do, but I do promote your channel and others on other channels. Thank you. And if you look in the back, you see our flame is going full blast.
It's funny because it's a flame on a movie poster.
I know. Well, it's a flame on a movie poster of a video of a fire on a TV screen. You can't beat that. It looks good though.
It does look good.
It's Hollywoodish.
Parrish says it's 9 o'clock now. Well, it's actually almost 8 o'clock here in California, but we know you're in Arizona, so we know that it's 9 o'clock, almost 9 o'clock there. And I think where Gabriel is, it's almost 11 o'clock. Am I right?
Yeah.
And I think where Jeanette is, it's almost 10 o'clock.
She's in Albuquerque.
So that's 10 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
Or is that 9 o'clock?
It's probably 10 o'clock.
Okay. Well, we do appreciate you guys hanging out with us, even if it is, approaching bedtime.
Yeah. So I do always try to promote and share
You
your
read
videos.
that already?
No, it's a different one.
No, Bill Van Rap?
No, Jeanette.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got that before I did.
Yes, I always try to promote your and share your videos to my various social media, and they come up in YouTube. Oh, speaking about coming up on YouTube, so I've got a mention in Sports Illustrated.
Oh, that's right.
So
for Victor Wemby.
Yeah.
Wembanyama.
Wembanyama, we spelled his name wrong.
Yeah.
Yep. So that was fun. I've been on a lot of different magazines: Rolling Stone, Time, Newsweek. Never Sports Illustrated.
I've been on how many magazines?
0. One day though.
0.
One day you wake up and you'll be
0.
You'll be on I was gonna say a milk carton, but I almost say that.
Wow. Do they even still do that on milk cartons?
I have no idea. We don't drink milk.
No, we do drink milk. We just drink milk from a glass now.
Yeah, we drink hoity-toity. Well, you do.
No, it's not hoity-toity milk.
Hoity-toity milk. Oh, by the way, the weirdest thing is I'm on Blue Sky, but they just sent me a code to activate my account.
What is Blue Sky?
It's the guy who created Twitter created a site called Blue Sky.
Oh.
And it looks almost like Twitter, except for it's not Twitter.
Oh. So you're on it already, but then you got an email saying to create your account?
No, I got an email saying that the code for me to get on.
Oh.
I'm like, I've been on, but I haven't used it. I've used it sparingly.
Trying to get you to use it now then.
Yeah. My dad was on the corner of Rolling Stone.
Cover?
Yeah.
You said corner.
Yeah, that's okay. I know what I meant.
Nobody else did.
That's a song though, you know,
Nobody
right?
else did though.
You knew what I meant. That's why you corrected me.
No, I knew what he meant. Blue Sky is supposed to replace Twitter, but it's by invite only.
Yeah, I'm on there right now. And I actually didn't realize I posted it a few times. Why did you kick me under the table for?
I kicked you once, and it's because you keep playing footsies with me.
Yeah, but that don't mean you have to kick me. That's violence. You kick me again.
Betty Veronica, I'm on Threads, but I barely use it.
Every time I think of Threads, I think of the movie Threads.
What's that movie about?
Google it.
No, it's okay. Gabriel, not using a keyboard. I'm using a cell phone screen. I can barely see without glasses. Plus, I have fat fingers.
Wow.
What is happening?
No, fat finger meaning you hit the wrong keys.
Yeah.
It's an old thing. If you have fat finger a key, that means you. Cause I do it. Remember every time I try to write Stanley Roberts and I put Stanley RBRTD?
You also write like Danley Roberts, right?
No, no. Roberts, RBRTD.
Stanley.
Yeah, no. Oh, some little girl yesterday. She was so cute.
She called him Stanley.
Stanley.
Stambly. Stably.
But she was so cute. How could you deny someone who was so cute with a name like say Stanley?
Just kept calling you Stably.
Yeah, Stably. Yeah, I'm trying to establish myself.
Hi, Stably.
Yeah, she was so cute.
She called you Stably Ronnerts.
No. My name is Trebor Yelnats.
Oh gosh. Betty Veronica says I've only heard of Threads and Blue Sky.
Well, Threads is a movie, a European movie made back in probably the 80s. It was about Russia and U.S. having nuclear war. It's a really good movie, very well done, and everybody died.
Oh wow, okay, thanks. Betty Veronica's like Stably.
Yeah, Stably. Well, she's really like
she's like three. Yeah, she's like 3.
and she's so adorable. But she has this thick personality. Like if she's watching her videos on her TV screen, she don't want nothing to do with you.
Nope, not at all.
She looks at you like, did you not see me looking at my videos right now?
I'm busy right now.
Yeah, I'm a little busy to interact with humans. And then once the video's over, she's like, hey, you want to play another somebody done somebody wrong song? Until we get back home. With my baby.
Anyways, I love it. Anon says, I think I used Threads once, but it requires an Instagram account, looping back to me having an Instagram account but not using it.
You know what's funny about that though? If you have Instagram and you apply for Threads and you decide somewhere down the line you don't want Threads anymore,
it deletes your Instagram too.
It's Instagram account.
Yeah, too. It's like they're tied together. It's like a setup.
They do it on purpose. You can't leave.
I just don't use my Threads. I mean, I thought it was kind of cool.
It's like a hotel.
I don't get much traction on it.
It's like the Hotel California, but you can leave, but you can come, but you can never leave. Yeah. Welcome to the Hotel California.
Who sings that?
Me. Stanley Roberts sings it.
Gabriel, not on the cell phone, only on a Chromebook or PC from experience. Sorry, brother. Don't mean to misspell names and stuff. God bless, friend.
So back to the whole Giving Tuesday. I hired an agency to do those videos. And then we did a quick little voice streaming thingy. And then we put them up. She sent it to me back with, I had my editor put on the CG and the Mr. Badley and sitting down. So here's the difference. So the Mr. Badley you see standing up with his arms out, it's for profit. That's the Mr. Badley Productions. And the Mr. Badley sitting down educational-wise on the laptop is for the nonprofit, which is educational. So the laptop, I wanted to have him be in a lab coat, but I think the sitting down with the laptop is much better. And it's a pure distinction between the two. And that's where we stand right now.
I think either one's cute.
Thank you. So that's where we stand right now. We are trying to do this so that people cannot control what we do. If you have a chance, you should watch producer Jason's live streams. He has it set up so that the viewers can play loud sounds on the stream that scare him. Yeah, that's, I appreciate it. I'm glad he's doing that. That's fun. It grabs your attention. But we're not trying to get people, I don't know. I guess you're not trying to say do that. But yeah, he has a good stream. I'll write it on Twitch instead. So yeah, I'm just reading some.
He wrote it on Twitch instead. That was his comment that he wrote instead. Because it didn't show up on YouTube for some reason.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I remember when he was just starting out, and he's doing really good. I'm happy for Jace. Jace has been instrumental in helping us get the podcast off the ground too.
Yep.
So Jace and I go back, and he's good peeps. And he's funny. So it's fun when he logs in or gives me advice. He got me on Discord, which I don't use enough. I
never got a chance. I tried using Discord and it was funny. So it kept saying that someone is already using my username. So then I never really tried to keep up with it because it kept saying that someone else was using the name.
It could be you may have been logged into the wrong, because I had the same problem too, where it would have Mr. Badley and then it had another one of the same account, and I had to go back and delete one of them so that way I could
No, I
accept.
didn't have two accounts though,
Okay.
so I don't know.
Sometimes it goes off your email address, and then some people go back and put in their phone number, don't realize they did both. So the phone number and the email are makes two separate accounts.
Hmm.
Possible.
I don't even understand Discord though.
It's basically I don't know how to use it.
Is it like a chat?
It's well, no, I wouldn't call it a chat. I would call it more like a. Remember back in the day when you were on AOL and you wanted to fill in, like talk to people.
Yeah, you would be in the chat.
But in that case, it'd be scrolling.
Yeah.
This is more like a billboard that you can post and then people can read it.
Oh, it's kind of like a bulletin.
Bulletin, yes.
Maybe, yeah.
And no, I never fixed my PlayStation. I meant today to go online and download a fix, but we've been busy getting things done. So that was the least of my things to get fixed. So at some point, I'm going to go online and download a fix for it onto a thumbnail and plug it in and then start and get it jumping.
Why did I know you were going to say that?
My daughter, my youngest daughter, Brooke, she liked those jump houses. She would call them jumpins. So whenever she saw a jump house, she wanted to go into the jumpins. And if she wanted to go swimming, she had two kinds of swimming. She would swim or she would swim. And so one day I asked her, what's the difference between swimming and swim? She said, Dad, it's very simple. When you swim, you just swim. But when you swim, you swim. Clearly understood. Made complete sense to me. So I was like, okay. Made sense to her, made sense to me. So now we go shopping or shopping. So when you shop, you just shop. But when you shop, you shop.
So Bill Van Ram says my dad was on the cover of February 17th, 1972 of Rolling Stones, I'm assuming, right? Because that's what we were talking about.
On the cover of Rolling Stone. It's a song.
I know, but is that part of the song or is he saying?
No, he says that was on Rolling Stone.
Oh, okay.
So
that's cool.
His dad might be.
Why was your dad on the Rolling Stone? If you don't mind me asking.
Maybe his dad is what's his name?
Who?
One of the guys from the Beatles. Or maybe what's the guy from the other one? I don't know.
And you thought I was strange for remembering dates within the past 3 years.
Congratulations, Jeanette. She was on the front page of the Albuquerque Journal last month.
Nice.
Very good for you.
Betty Veronica says you can also call into podcasts or live streams on Discord instead of using a phone. Anon says, personally, Discord is like those group chats that Facebook use for Messenger. However, each server can have different channels.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's kind of what I was thinking it was, but I was like, I just really never got used to it.
He was a narcotics agent.
What?
Oh, wait.
Wow.
Wait. He wasn't a narcotics agent, the one that they had the TV show about, that they made a movie on, right? Because there was one that they had a movie on. He worked, and he was like trying to stop the weed from being shipped in to Florida, I think. And then he made a picture of the Rolling Stone magazine. Is that the same guy? Because I think I saw a movie about someone similar to that, where the guy was a hardcore narcotics agent.
He said no.
No, okay. Well.
Oh man.
I thought I had a connection, like connect the dots.
Anon says also I wasn't on any magazine but was featured for Waze several years back. Featured for Waze? Is Waze the
app?
The app?
Yeah, you know what? He must be a cop, and he was featured a cop on the corner.
You were featured for Waze. How so? I'm curious to hear about that. Jeanette says I was interviewed during a Transit Writers Union event. The article mentioned the Albuquerque behaves badly episodes on bus stops and fights on buses. Nice. That's cool, Jeanette. Congratulations on that. That's awesome.
I'm on the cover of Rolling Stone. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Song is stuck in my head. Okay.
I was looking at Twitch.
What are you looking at Twitch for?
To see if there's anything there, because I haven't seen anything here, but yeah, I would get.
Oh, by the way, if you're watching on Twitter right now, I'm not cut you off. If you're right on Twitter right now, and you want to jump in, but no one's responding to your comments, it's because you have to log in to www.twitch.tv/Mr. Badley TV. And there you can log in there, join for free, and then you can participate in the chat, which can be fun sometimes. And a lot of times,
I missed something. Can you say it again?
Why does she?
I have no idea.
Why does she think we're talking to her?
I have no idea.
Sorry, I don't know that.
I miss her asking about living room.
Was that computer or was that?
No, it wasn't computer.
All right. Sheesh. I'll definitely be filming a few more episodes between now and Christmas. All right. Well, good. I'm sorry. So let me see if anybody. Let me check Twitter real quick. You keep talking.
Parrish, it was talking to us for some reason, but we're not sure what we said that triggered it though. So I'm not sure what just happened there. Anon featured for ways for the volunteer work during one of the hurricanes that affected the Gulf states. Oh wow, okay, that's very cool. I forgot you're a weather enthusiast. I'm probably wrong. There's something more to that, right?
Yeah. So speaking about that, let me talk for a second. Just a serious comment because if you've been following any kind of social media out here, you've noticed that there has been a rapid uptick in crimes, car break-ins, but the latest thing has been stealing cars out of dealership lots. One guy had a front loader that went into a robbed a store with a front loader. It's almost like a GTA movie in some parts of the Bay Area. Not all parts, just to be clear. But what I've noticed is that the people that they've been picking up for these crimes are juveniles. And I don't mean to use but there was a recent one where they backed. So there was a cannabis store in the East Bay that did everything they could possibly do to prevent thefts. They looks like double barriers. Where they put the gate in the front and the gate in the back, and then between a glass wall, so that way if you get through one, you can't get to the other one. They put up metal barricades around it so you can't drive through it with a car. But apparently they left it just wide enough for them to figure out that they can get a car through there, a small car. So they backed a small stolen Kia in through the front door, through the first set of gates, through the glass windows, and then a second gate. And then inside was a security guard who pushed a panic alarm. Well, the police showed up and arrested 3 people. They were all juveniles. What are juveniles doing up at 2 o'clock in the morning committing robberies is the first question. The second question is, why? Could they get away with it?
It sounds like it.
I mean, is it to the point now we've just given up and let the kids, and then they're not being charged because they're juveniles. They're being kicked loose. They're like, I can do this, and there's no penalty. There's nothing that's going to. I can't think of the word I'm looking for.
There's no consequences.
There's no consequences,
Mm-hmm.
and they're doing it over. And then some people they've let out that were juveniles that went on high-speed chases, high-speed pursuits. They were chased for miles and miles and miles. They get arrested, and they're back out 3 hours later. And they do the same thing all over again.
Yeah, see, because there's no like severe consequences, they just keep doing it. Like that's where the people have to. The laws have to be enforced.
Really?
And another Brian says for the thrill.
I guess, but
Is that what you were reading?
no, I'm not even reading this one out loud. But it was by Jeanette Garrison.
Oh, I don't see that. Oh gosh, goodbye.
Yeah, like what? Anyway,
I think isn't that spam?
I don't know, but for some reason I don't see it, so I can't. I can see it here, but it's not where I can, push a button to get to time out. Oh, there it is. I don't know who this person is, but Let's see if they do anything else that's out of place. I mean, that's borderline, but I'll go for it right now.
Oh, Lord Frieza says he didn't get a notification we were online. Well, glad you made it.
Yep, Lord Frieza. We came and did it live in Vegas, and he was there. Remember that? That was the most.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was the most violations we ever received on.
Oh, because there was music in the background.
There were okay. So we did a live uh, video podcast from Las Vegas Strip, not the Strip, Fremont.
Old Vegas.
Fremont Experience.
Yeah. What is it called? Is that downtown or whatever?
Old
Town Vegas or whatever.
Right. So all we did was go online, and we even had a visitor. We had Lord Frieza.
Yeah.
Did the video. We thought it was great. It was like we had fun. We're like, look at us. We're in Vegas. We're remote. This could be the beginning of something wonderful. And then I get an email from YouTube saying there were 12 different violations for music that we didn't know.
Yeah, because they had music in the background the entire time.
Yeah, there was music in the background, and there was one song, but apparently the song was a mix. And so every single song that was mixed in there for that long period of time, in the background, but even featured, people claimed rights to the music and the rights to the money that comes with the music.
Oh, gosh.
There were 12. So what I did now is I literally went and purchased rights to music through a website called Storyblocks, which gives me music, unlimited music and video content that I can use that is licensed. So I paid for a year. And ironically, guess who sends me a letter saying that I use audio that wasn't permitted?
Instagram?
No, Facebook.
No.
Even though it was paid for. And then they said, so then I wrote them back and I said, oh, I have a license. Present the license. They go, yeah, but it's not licensed in these countries. And they gave me a listing of like 30 different countries.
So did they take down your video in those countries?
No, they demonetized it in those countries. So there you go. No matter what you do, there's somebody who's going to tell you can't do it. I want to buy a record company and make my own music.
You should.
Yeah.
Speaking of music, did you like that video I sent you?
So she sent me a video of Twista. If you know who Twista is, he's one of the fastest rappers in the world. He goes, it says, how does the song go?
It's called Overnight Celebrity.
Yeah, I'll make you an overnight celebrity. Well, in this case, he did his same song, but he rapped to the sound of a guy shooting off AR-15s to the beat of the music.
I thought it was sick. He goes, man, that's such a waste of bullets. And I go, and so that goes to show that you are I just love music.
So here's the funny part. She goes, oh my God, but those drums, they're shooting them at the drums.
No, I didn't say they were shooting them at the drums. I didn't say that.
What'd you say?
I said that the part of the gun is called, okay, anyways. You can look at me because you're going to say that I'm going to be wrong no matter what. But the video starts out with him actually playing the drums. Mm-hmm. And then he switches over to the AR-15s. And then he also uses smaller guns to do the beats. But he's basically...
he's shooting his guns off.
A gun drummer.
A gun drummer. Yeah. And you go, God, I hope that doesn't ruin the drums.
No, I didn't. No. But I'm not talking about the drums he was playing initially. I was talking about the drums of the gun. And I was completely wrong in how I said it. Anyways.
I'll make you a celebrity overnight.
But that was like one of my favorite Twisted songs. So like when he came out with that, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so
Yeah,
cool.
The era was to the beat of the music. Yes.
Yes.
So it was interesting, but I thought it was a waste of rounds.
I thought it was a great combination.
And not only was it a waste of rounds, but he had like 10 guns.
But that's what the guy does, though. He's called the gun drummer, so he does that for different songs.
He must have a big budget.
And then Twista obviously is a rapper and now certified gun instructor. So like if you go to his page, he just has a bunch of videos on like these guns that he uses and stuff, and like the trainings he does. So, anyways,
I like my favorite line that you said was, "Well, he gets to pick the bullets up and use them again."
What time is this podcast over? Just wait. You just wait.
Oh boy. You ever had those moments where someone says something, you go,
Yeah, you have them all the time.
I was like, okay. You know, it's not like you just go back and pick them up and put them back in. You pick them up, done.
I know it was a joke, Beeb. I know that you can't reuse them. How do I know that? How do I know that?
Tell me.
Because I know how to shoot a gun. I know what to do. I know how it works.
No, so that was a Freudian slip.
It was a joke.
Okay, we'll go with the joke.
Anyways, all right.
So is that?
Wait, that fire in the background not real?
Oh, that's real fire. And I just saw it change as it was on TV.
Oh wait, how did it look? Have you been just staring at the fire the whole time, Gabriel?
Our house is on fire. You didn't notice it? We're having a fire sale, baby.
Bill Van says the rounds pay for themselves.
The fire looks like a reflection. It is a reflection.
It's a reflection of my heart.
Yes. It's a reflection off
On
of
fire.
It's a reflection off of our television set. We decided to post. We're waiting to start setting up for the holidays. So in the mood of the holidays, we decided to set the place on fire. No?
No,
Oh, okay.
not gonna work.
All right, I tried. Oh, the Pix 11 Yule log. You know, every time I think of a Yule log, I think of something completely different.
You do. He does. I don't know why you do.
Yeah.
Why do you think of something completely different?
Yeah, Yule log.
You have that on your mind a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
why?
don't know. Just that's the first thing I think of. All right. So back to before we wrap up again. Tuesday, November 28th is Giving Tuesday. If you want to donate, you can do it anytime. You don't have to wait till Tuesday. But you go to MrBadley.com and there's a link at the very front page, and it says Ziffy, Zeffy. Like them because every cent you use, we will get. The fire reminds me of the Channel 20 at Christmas. So this is basically a 12.
Is it still coffee?
Coffee.
Channel 20?
I don't know.
KOFY?
Maybe.
I don't even know anymore.
I don't know. Coffee at night keeps me awake.
KOFY.
You know that there was a live car chase on YouTube last night out of Los Angeles.
Oh, I'm not surprised. Los Angeles always has car chases.
Did you know that we were stuck in traffic last night because we were going to beat traffic home, and traffic said, "Hold my beer," and decided to make sure we weren't going to get home. We were stuck in traffic on a Saturday night. Normally, we would be stuck in traffic on a Sunday.
Yeah, but we decided to leave a day early.
We left a day early to avoid traffic, and everybody else said the same thing.
Anon says that to be honest, the fire makes the Lost World poster better.
It does.
Yeah, it does actually.
Yeah.
It's like we have an animated movie poster.
That'd be like the movie. You ever seen Hogwarts, where they read newspaper and the newspaper's alive?
I feel like I have.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay. So Ziffy. Oh no, I was just gonna hold your hand.
Oh.
So Ziffy.
So Ziffy allows you to make a donation. I don't know how high it is, but I tried 200 million and it said it was okay.
So if you feel like donating 200 million.
Well, that's funny. Somebody just says something in I don't know, what kind of language would that be?
Well, I don't see anything. Oh, I'm not sure what characters those are.
I don't know, can't see it, can't read it. There's no translation.
That's what do you call it?
What?
That's Twitch.
Is there a translation on Twitch for that? So we can block them if it's.
I don't see a translation button. Do you want me to?
Okay, this Chinese. But anybody read Chinese? I got my finger on the trigger. Let me know. To block or not to block? That is the question. Oh, by the way, I posted your RSVP thing.
Oh.
And
Respondez s'il vous plaît.
Respondez s'il vous plaît. And of course, half got it right and half got it wrong.
Respondez s'il vous plaît.
Yep. Anyway, so we're going to wrap this boy up. I think it's about that time. It's about that time. That's okay, Lizzo. Oh, wait.
Oh no.
We were in.
Oh gosh, I can't.
We were
During Thanksgiving. We were in a room
full of boomers.
Full of boomers, including myself.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just kidding, including this one.
Except for I'm not that far down the rabbit hole.
So we're watching the 49ers game, and there is a commercial. And in the commercial is Megan Thee Stallion.
Holding a stallion.
And one of the boomers goes,
Isn't that
Cardi B? And a millennial goes, no, that's Megan Thee Stallion. And another boomer goes,
no, it's not.
Oh, I thought Megan Thee Stallion was bigger.
Like,
and I go, no, that's Lizzo. You guys, that conversation had us dying because we realized that, and majority of the people in the room were boomers, right? Majority of the people in the room were boomers,
Mm-hmm.
and then the other part were like millennials and
Gen Zers.
And then you had there are no Gen Zers in there.
Yeah, what's his name? The Gen Zer.
Who?
My nephew, Arthur.
He is older than me. He's a millennial.
Oh, then never mind. Anyway.
They're both okay. Anyways.
Anyway, long story short they were here arguing about all the different rappers, but they got none of them right.
None of them.
And like, oh my goodness, we're in a room full of boomers for real.
Yeah, I was like, wait, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Lizzo, they do not look anything alike.
So it's like it's funny to tell. This is a room and people try to tell who's what, when, where, and how. Did you know that town in Massachusetts gave out this public notice? If you're trying to go to
a shopping center, stop. The stores will close by the time you get out of
traffic.
Nice.
I like it.
It's crazy, like the way that I think about like the holidays and the going shopping and like the pressure to like get the best deals, because that Target video that someone posted while they were at Target showing like the best Friday or the Black Friday deals were the same as like the sale prices, so you could basically get the same deal when it's on sale, even if it's not Black Friday. It made me think that like, how many other stores are doing this, like, or how many are like adjusting their prices so it looks like a sale, but in actuality, like when it goes back to regular pricing, it's not that much of a difference, so it's kind of like, I always say I just shop the brands that I like, and like I try to be very mindful of who I spend my money with, and then that's about it.
I learned about the ins and outs of shopping and sales when I was in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
There was a store that sold electronics, and they had a sign up that they're going out of business. So when you think of going out of business, you think of
like everything is like deep discount, 50%
right.
off.
So like, oh wow, they're going out of business.
Yeah.
Because that's what the sign says.
They still exist, don't they?
They still exist.
It's like that store in the mall.
Except for if you look at the sign closer,
mm-hmm.
It says going out for business.
Oh.
But
was that place downtown?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Going out for business.
Yeah.
They've been going out.
What does that mean?
Well,
going out for business.
They're not going out of business. They're playing on words to make, because people, the average person doesn't read, or they see the big letters and they put, and your brain automatically puts together going out of business.
Well, because going out for business was in small letters.
Right.
Yeah.
Going out for in small letters.
You know what that reminds me of? That furniture place inside the mall.
Yeah.
It always says store closing and it has the big discounts, but all the furniture seems to still be there.
Yeah. They've been closing forever.
They've been like closing for the last year.
So if you look carefully at some signs, it may say going out of business, or does it? It may say going out for business, but because the words going out business are the biggest letters, your brain automatically inserts for or automatically inserts out of business. So don't be fooled. Take time to read the sign carefully. And if you see an asterisk, look down to see what the asterisk is for.
Yeah.
Because usually the asterisk is indication that there's something else.
That's like there's a restriction or like a what do you call it? Like there's a catch.
Like I saw a skit. This was a skit, not a real thing, just for the record. The guy was into he came into, and actually it might have been a half skit. So the guy comes in to order tacos.
Okay.
He's at a taco stand. He orders tacos, and he ordered like 12 tacos. And all of a sudden they go, "Congratulations, you've ordered our 100th taco for the day." He says, and then all of a sudden graffiti came out the ceiling. A person ran out with balloons.
The
What?
Graffiti did not come out of the ceiling. Graffiti.
Confetti.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Confetti. Graffiti. Wow.
Conf-
Guys, I don't know what that was. Graffiti. I didn't know graffiti could come out the ceiling. Okay,
I'm sorry.
I don't know it could fall out the ceiling, but okay.
Confetti fell out the ceiling.
Okay, thank
A person
you.
ran in with balloons and with a check. Stanley Roberts is wearing it, I guess. And the guy comes out with a check for $100, and like, congratulations, you got the 100th taco for the day, right? And then they go back and, oh, wait a minute, you brought the 99th taco. Oh, we're sorry. And then they take the check back. They sweep up all the confetti. I know, confetti off the ground,
Uh-huh.
and then they wait for the next guy and says, you want a taco? He goes, yeah. The guy who already saw what happened, he comes and orders 2 tacos, and then it starts all over again.
So the guy that ordered the 99 then came back and ordered two tacos?
No, the guy who lost.
Oh, okay.
But there's a guy waiting in line to order tacos.
Uh-huh.
And then he realized
He
that
ordered two
he ordered
just in
2
case.
just to make sure that he got over the 100 threshold. And then he got and it was, clearly the guy who was the first guy wasn't aware.
Mhm.
He was just innocent bystander.
Yeah, he was just ordering a taco.
But
because
then
he really wanted
but
a
everybody
taco.
else was in on the skit.
Uh-huh.
And I thought it was funny. Because he was like, yeah, I just want 100 oaks. Never mind.
That good old graffiti coming down coming out the ceiling. Yeah.
Well, I hope your feet doesn't fall out of the sky.
It's like that time when he said porn instead of prom. Wow, I don't remember that.
Wow. Don't tell, if you ask Gabriel, he'll tell you the exact
Gabriel,
date.
I guess, remembers everything, huh? Okay,
Yeah.
Gabriel, what's the date of that?
He already knows it already.
I'm sure he does. He's
Yeah.
going to tell us.
Yeah. Any second now, he's typing it right now. April 12th, 1872.
That was on October 25th, 2020.
Nah. Nah. So Gabriel's our permanent, what's the word I'm looking for?
Calendar?
No, not calendar. Event rememberer.
Event rememberer?
Yeah. So what we do is we'll have a big party. We'll bring him in and tell us all the dates. So to keep track of everything we've done wrong, here's Gabriel.
He's our event rememberer.
Yeah, he's our remember. He remembers everything.
Event rememberer.
Event rememberer. Yeah. Event
rememberer.
Yeah.
So next year, Gabriel, when we talk about graffiti falling from the ceiling, you will tell us that it was on November 26, 2023. Am I right?
Yes. That's what he'll do.
Because he's our event rememberer.
He's our event rememberer. Yes.
I like it when I say it better.
Yeah.
Rememberer.
Rememberer. All right. Oh, by the way, when I went to pick up the stuffed chicken today, the guy that was supposed to pick up the scrabble for us,
Uh-huh.
he goes, "So you think you and your daughter's gonna like the scrabble?"
Did he really?
Yeah, he did.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did.
Oh wait, so he got Scrabble?
No, he just got you wrong.
No, but why did he ask if you were gonna like the Scrabble if he didn't get a Scrabble?
No, we were talking about different foods.
Okay, so he asked if he thought your
We
daughter.
would like the stuffed chicken.
And did you say I don't know because Brooke's not gonna eat it?
No, because I said no. Because I was talking about. I said my daughter lives in Spain. She goes, "Oh, she went back home."
And what did you say?
You got the date wrong. We get you fired. We can't have you.
I got the date wrong. Actually, it should have been October 11th. Oh, what?
Oh, you know what? Fired. We can't have a date rememberer who get the dates wrong. You only had one job. Remember the
Amos
dates.
says it's called a chronologist. Oh, am I saying that wrong? A chronologist?
It didn't come up with mine yet.
Oh, no, he said it before Gabriel said he got the date wrong.
Oh, chronologist.
No, chronologist.
Well, anyway, he's
weird.
fired because he got the date wrong.
Okay.
He was off by a couple days.
Okay, wait. He was off by 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So he said, oh, she went back home. And what did you say?
I said, no, my daughter lives in Spain. Oh, she was with you the other day.
This didn't really happen.
No, it did. It did. And I corrected him. And then he goes, oh, you go. Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. He did. He went there. He said, you go. Look at you with your bad self.
He did not say that.
Yeah, he
He
might as
did
well.
not say all of that.
No, I had the extra part to it, but he might as well. I'm just saying. Don't spray it.
I'm deceased.
Oh, can you grab that bag over there for me?
I think the accent in chronologist is the second syllable. I know. It's like I can't. It's weird. I'm looking at it, but I can't. I don't know where to put the emphasis. So it's chronologist.
She actually grabbed out the sky.
Chronologist. The graffiti is just falling from the
sky.
ceiling. Chronologist. What was I saying? Chrono.
No, you were saying granola bar.
Lord Frieza said, finally. I was saying what did I? Now I can't even say. What was I saying?
You were saying corn dogs.
No, I was saying chronologist.
You just butchered it, huh? Yeah, we'll give you.
Forget it, chronologist. Okay,
let me give you
I got
knife.
it. It's weird. There's some words that because I don't use them often. When I look at them.
You want me to give you a sharp knife?
A what?
A sharp knife.
Only if you.
Because you butchered that word.
That word?
That word.
Well, at least I didn't butcher confetti.
Oh, so you can go back there again, huh? That's how you got the cling to,
That's all
huh?
I got. That's all I got. Yeah, if I ever make another fails compilation, graffiti falling out of the sky will be the first. I was like, graffiti?
You know what I meant.
I know, but it was just like graffiti, confetti, graffiti, confetti, graffiti. I mean, we all made mistakes today.
No, we all make mistakes, but yet for some reason mine is highlighted on 3D 4K.
Well, that's because Gabriel also highlights them. I don't make as many mistakes as you. That's why yours are highlighted more. Still love you though.
Chronologist.
Chronologist. I think you're pronouncing it. Oh yeah, chronologist.
So Lord Frieza, he just got the itty right.
Yep, pretty much. That's the only part of graffiti.
Like itty
confetti.
bitty, like itty bitty, kitty bitty.
Confetti. No, it's Eddie. I think it's ETTI. Confetti, but graffiti is ITTI. If graffiti falling out of the sky, you'll get. Wait, how come I can't see this? Oh, because the heart's in the way. Oh, wait, no.
If graffiti falling out of the sky, you'll get
paint all over
your
you.
watch, all over you. So watch out.
So watch out. Good old graffiti falling out of the sky. Okay, so the word is. Oh gosh, I forgot how to really say it again. It's.
Just forget it. Drop it.
Well,
let the graffiti fall out of the sky. Let's let it go.
Chronologist. Chronologist. No, that's what I was pronouncing it initially. Chronologist.
Okay. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I don't use that word on a daily basis, so.
Mm-hmm.
And if spaghetti falls out of the sky, you get a movie. Chronology.
Oh yeah, what movie is that?
Something about spaghetti and meatballs? Oh, something about raining, a chance of spaghetti, cloud with a chance of meatballs.
No.
Chance of rain.
It's cloudy with a chance of meatballs, not cloud. See, so he made a mistake too.
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Okay. Well, I mean.
Cloudy with a chance of deer balls. Wow.
Wow, really?
Now he's taking a deep in here. Poor deer is going.
Oh gosh.
Speaking about deer.
Well, he spelled deer DEAR, not deer as in the animal.
Have you seen the video of the audio of the lady who called the radio station because she's upset that they put a deer crossing sign and now the deer are all crossing there, and that was
because that's the designated area for the deer to grow.
No, she thought that the deer saw the sign, so they figured that's where they're supposed to cross at. She said, "Could you move the sign somewhere else because they're crossing here and it's dangerous.
Did she really call a station and tell them that?
Yep.
I don't
Now,
know what's worse, that or graffiti coming out of this guy.
Gabriel goes, "What are deer balls?" Oh, okay.
Oh gosh, guys. Okay. I'm a boomer.
I don't know what I am right now. I don't. I'm just here.
And you're yawning like crazy.
We're colored and we're. was that the song?
Wait, we're happy.
We're colored and we're
Wait,
single or
we're
something.
we're brothers. We're happy and we're single and we're colored. Da-na-na-na.
Give us a high
Give me a
five.
high five.
Print.
Cut and print.
Yeah.
Beautiful, guys. Do you guys know where that's from?
I know where it's from.
It took me forever to like think. Oh, I'm gonna look that up afterwards because I want to listen to the rap part. Yabba dabba doo.
No, that's from Living Color, by the way.
No, it's not from the Living Color. It's from the Wayans brothers. The Sean and Marlon Wayans.
They had their own show?
That was the open to their show, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we know it didn't last that long.
It wasn't that. It wasn't short. Well, how many seasons did the Wayans brothers last for?
3 months.
No, it did not. 1995 to 1999.
4 years.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Let's see. Wayans brothers open. Okay, we'll play it when we get off.
Let's not say we did.
All right, I'm gonna go watch the Soul Train Awards now.
Now, if you wonder why I'm yawning, I literally haven't had a really good night's sleep in about a week. So, it's, when you stay out of town, you're not really in a comfortable environment, so you don't sleep as well.
We were comfortable.
Yeah, but not enough for me to get a good night's sleep.
We were comfortable.
Yeah. And yes, good night, question mark. Yes, good night. We're about to call it a wrap. Just make Diane sleep on the couch.
Oh, heck no. Lord Freezer, you sleep on the couch.
Look at that attitude.
I'm not sleeping on no couch.
Remember, the customer is always right.
He ain't no customer.
Ooh, that attitude.
I don't like it when people say, just have Diane sleep on the couch. You sleep on the couch.
You're younger. You can handle it.
I'm the boomer.
I got old bones.
You got old everything. Just kidding. No, you don't. I love you.
So
No, we can't. Neither one of us could sleep on the couch because we both tried. And one day I slept on the couch and my neck literally was in pain for like 3 days.
Gabriel wrote ain't a word. Actually, it is now.
But you just used it twice.
I know. Webster's dictionary says it is a word. Old balls even.
No, he did. Oh.
You were about to answer that,
I
weren't
was
you?
gonna say no, you don't. Oh.
Really?
Maybe I should not.
Yeah, I think I would leave that one alone.
Okay, I'll leave it alone.
You can ring my bell.
Why did we even bring that up?
I don't know. Because Clyde was a chance of meatballs. And then he went deer balls. And then Gabriel goes, what are deer balls?
No, it's because I said everything about you.
I know, but that's how we transitioned to that point. Yep.
All right, I'm a boomer.
I'm a millennial. She's a boomer. And we are going to wrap it up. And like we always say every time, you can be anywhere you want to be. Instead, you be with us, unless you're Gil. And then you might be with us.
Or you might not be.
Or you might not be with us. It depends. But we still appreciate the fact that Gil showed up. Gil. Please keep it family friendly, please. Yes, we are keeping it family friendly. Diane decided to go a different direction, but we want to. And it started with.
I did not.
And it started with
Lord
graffiti.
Frieza brought it up. Yes. Please like the stream.
Yeah, like the stream. Tell your friends. And
don't forget, if you have time, check out your Giving Tuesday link.
Giving Tuesday link on MrBadley.com. And it's also, you can get there from MrBadleyTV.org. But pretty soon we're going to have 2 separate pages, one for the nonprofit and one for the for-profit, so there's no confusion. But there was a placeholder that was set up that we have on there now that you can still see what we're doing. And also, if you're looking for stuff to buy for Christmas, we have a merchandise page. I suggest you do it sooner than later because every merchandise is made as you order it. They're not set up in a box waiting somewhere. They're fresh. So when you get them, it's freshly ordered So when you wear it, it's just like fresh out the box. So, but order now to avoid, so you can get them in time for Christmas. Right? Right. Okay. MrBadley.com. Go there. RB Square. Anything else you want to say?
Nope.
Nope.
Have a great week.
Have a great week, and we will see you next Sunday, we hope. What is next Sunday?
December 3rd.
And guess what I have on December 4th?
Jury duty.
Jury duty. Yep. And which is going to be interesting. All right. Good night, y'all. Have a pleasant week. Freshly baked, yes. Redirects too. Yep. Oh, great. Thanks, Twitch, for deleting those links. Oh, there were some links he posted that went away.
Who?
Gabriel posted some links and they went away. And then we're going way back.
Bye, another Brian.
Everybody enjoy yourselves. Don't eat too much.
Have a great week. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay hydrated.
And drive safely. And remember, turn on your headlights when you're driving, because some people like to drive around in the dark. Annoying, unsafe, and
dangerous.
Well, I just said unsafe and dangerous. So I did the same thing. Yeah, it is. All right. Anything you want to say before I wrap it up? No, I'm not going to lock you out. Lord Frieza.
Bye, guys.
And mine are on auto turn on. Good.
Thank you for listening to Millennial Boom with Diane Faith and Stanley Roberts. Millennial Boom and Reasons Why Aliens Will Never Invade Earth and Caught Misbehaving videos are made possible through viewer donations. Check out www.linktree.com/MrBadleyTV to see how you can help. See you next week.